And testing absolutely mesmerising. Pedrosa getting very sideways.
This has been his problem all weekend. Now, let's have a look. There was a moment, and it was Rossi, I think, maybe shutting off to avoid Pedrosa slowing. Pedrosa has had serious neck problems since the Jerez test. Proper cramp. He can't get down underneath the bubble. It really hurts. It nags at him. If that's going to have an effect, of course, it will be at the end of a race, especially in conditions like this. Primarily, the Honda's problem has been hooking the power up on this mucky surface. We said right through practice qualifying, Toby gave us the chapter and verse that Yamaha have always done their business at this place. And the crowd making a noise. Guess why?
Because Valentino Rossi is on the cusp of a podium. It's not a wet podium. It's not a Le Mans podium. It's not a everyone in the gravel podium. It could be his first dry podium since he was last on a Yamaha back in 2010. He's looking to be cheeky. He will be looking on the inside of that Repsol Honda. Look how slow that Honda is at the apex, Neil. That's what you were saying. It's a perfect example. By slow, I mean relative.
Everything
it's only
is relative.
half a mile an hour, but it's just enough for that Yamaha to reel in the 26. All over him.
Playing right to the Yamaha's strengths.
And Rossi's favourite strategy is up on the inside, on the brakes, and just be in the way when the other bloke wants to turn in.
But he's not raced Marquez before, has he? Who has? Andrew, you know, mate. He's what a smart answer.
Oh, Jaws music. Just put it over the bike noise. But Marquez, don't count out how good he can be in the last field. Here comes Rossi, past Pedrosa, up to third position, and a podium position for Valentino Rossi with 3.5 to go. And now they can smile. Or can they? Because Pedrosa can fight back. He's got the Honda power. Let's wait till we get to the home straight.
Let's see if he can get that power down early enough coming out of the last corner. Rossi will carry the corner speed, but he's right behind a Honda that might be in the way. This is where you don't want to be. Neil said it earlier in the weekend. Give the Yamaha an empty track. He's not. Oh, I thought he wasn't going to wait.
Coming to finish this lap 19 of 22 into the final corner as they sling out the anchor and arrest the bike from over 150 miles an hour down to 65. Now the big long home straight, nearly 3/4 of a mile long. It's a big booming straight. Marquez gets a bit too much air underneath the tyre. That's not acceleration friendly. They took over. Here comes Rossi. He's going to make it. No, Marquez is a little bit better. Or will he run on? Will he run on? No, he somehow holds the line. Rossi's on rails through there.
And Pedrosa is not far behind. But Pedrosa just hasn't been comfortable all weekend.
But Rossi's right behind Marquez in this first half of the sweeper sections. Hasn't had to catch up.
And he got Bradle here, and he goes through to second place. Rossi goes a little bit wide, but he just pulls it back. Valentino Rossi up to second position. He's done all that hard work after the run-on at the beginning of lap 2. Here we are on lap 20. He's back.
You can get it back if you're Valentino Rossi on anybody except Jorge Lorenzo on the same motorbike. Let's see the pass.
Here we come, down the short chute and then into the right-hander. Marquez could feel the Yamaha coming through. He had to just lift it up momentarily, and that's what it looks like to be back on the podium. And then some in second.
And now use the Yamaha's strengths on these twisty parts to get out of range of that Honda on the straights.
That's exactly what he did when he got past Bradle to bridge the gap to the battle for second position. And poor old Lorenzo soldiers on his very lonely way. He's over 7 seconds ahead of Valentino Rossi. It's a Yamaha 1-2.
And if Cal Crutchlow hadn't got suckered in to turn 1 by his notional teammate, what could it have been? But there again, Cal has been tiptoeing right on the edge all weekend to stay with the factory bikes. I wonder what Lorenzo thought. Hang on, let's just see if Marquez is going to blast past. Yeah. Marquez is going to blast past.
He's got to go around the outside though, Julian.
And he's going to have a go. Is he on the dirty stuff?
Oh, he suckers him!
He suckered him!
You go one way, fine, I'll go the other. Here is a 20-year-old racing a 34-year-old. Wow.
To quote Roger Daltrey, meet the new boss.
Valentino Rossi's 14th year in the big class. Marquez's first year. This is the place where Rossi went through a lap ago to take that second position. Not a chance for Marquez to go back through into the other right.
And Marquez would have known that was coming there and still couldn't do anything about it.
Lap and a half to go here in Qatar.